Good afternoon. Welcome to the July 1st Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Commissioners meeting. I'd like to call this afternoon's meeting to order and ask that you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. This time I'd ask for any additions to this afternoon's agenda. None here.
None here.
We'll need to read and approve, post as necessary, the minutes of our June 17th regular meeting. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence this afternoon. Okay. Citizen communication. Citizens viewing this afternoon's meeting can communicate directly with the board using the chat feature. That inbox will be monitored throughout this afternoon's meeting. I didn't see any committee reports listed. Moving on to the consent agenda. Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Chief's report, Chief Hubert.
All right, well, we don't have any, probably the only personnel action that I did want to report to the board that, it's just a worthy of a mention is that we are looking at bringing, an individual on to do part-time work for the hydrants. I know we lost, our individual and it's been probably good 4 or 5 months since we've done that. Now this summer, we're trying to rush it, but we interviewed an individual, a young college student that looking for side work while he continues on to get his master's degree, a really good kid. And so we'll probably be making an offer to him the next couple of weeks that it'll be strictly part-time, non-left to, and we'll get him all trained up and we could continue our hydrant program. So that's about it for personnel.
Well, thank you. That's one of my great peeps.
And then facilities update, I'll let Chief Schmidt update you on 61 and what's going on over there.
So last week we got our temporary certificate of occupancy, and so we were able to move our members across from the admin side back over to the station side. So that has been an ordeal to get all their stuff back over there and get them situated. And then we're actually right now today getting all of our items moved from admin building back over, and we're moving in as we speak. So by tomorrow we get all of our computers hooked up tomorrow morning, and we'll be up and running by the end of the day. Hopefully seamlessly.
Great.
So it's going really well. There's gonna be bumps along the road, a few things that, don't work right, but that's to be expected. And so far, everybody's really happy with what they're seeing. So we're real excited.
Great.
It'll be a great station for people to come and see. So I can't wait to get you guys over there.
All right.
Can't hardly wait to get on.
Yeah, good news. Wrapping it up. Moving on to new business, surplus items.
Our manager mechanic Brad has a list of items to surplus. Most of it's straightforward there. The HVAC parts were a lot of just typical vents and things that they could not use at 61 because of the sealing issues that we had. So we thought probably the best thing we're gonna do is just put those on the government website just to see if we can get maybe another HVAC company. He's put some calls in some places too, just to see if we can sell that stuff at top dollar, because we paid top dollar for it. That's really the unfortunate part. But the rest of it's just forward there to just get on the government list and get rid of it.
Has the decision been made on the old squad?
Yes, we have we talked to the auditor. And there wasn't really the avenue to donate out of state without being some question, but they said if they're willing to pay for it, there would be no issues at all. So we're working out a deal for them to pay for the squad, and we're looking at like $500, which we feel would be fair. We'd probably get maybe more than that if we did it on Gov, but we're actually helping out. We believe a good community that, is in need of that type of apparatus. So Brad's gonna make that phone call and talk to them about it, and that's kind of where we're heading. As soon as I know that, I'll report it out, but
So I'll make a motion, we declare those items surplus and leave it up to the chief's discretion on getting rid of them.
Second.
All right. Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The executive session, the board will be moving into an executive session. That'll be in accordance with RCW 42.30.110 parentheses G to evaluate the qualifications of an applicant for public employment. That should last 20 minutes. We can reconvene at 4:25. The board met in executive session and took no action. The board does have one item of new business to include in this afternoon's meeting, and that revolves around moving our July 15th regular board meeting to the 16th. I'd like to make a motion to move the meeting from the 15th to the 16th. Our meeting on the 16th will take place at Station 6-1 and 1400 or 1600 start time.
And can we include the motion that all future board members will be at stage one?
Okay, yeah,
So the public knows.
after the July 16th meeting, subsequent meetings will take place at Station 6-1 as well.
So I'll, is that a motion?
That is a motion.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Roundtable, good to the order.
I've talked to a couple of the firefighters that have been at Station 1 throughout the remodel, which has been about a year and a half, 2 years, however they've been living down there. And I just want to say I appreciate their attitude. They've got a real positive attitude. They know that there's been stumbles along the road. But they're living in conditions that we didn't want to be in that long. And I just want to pass on that we appreciate their attitude towards the whole thing. And it's been a real pain. But they've hung in there and continued to provide good service to the public, and I just appreciate their attitude.
Yeah, it's definitely been a long project, and appreciate everyone's involvement and support seeing it through.
I would like to recognize Chief Schmidt because he's stepped up and it's been great with his knowledge of contracting and construction that it's been really, there's a lot of things that he's found that I don't think anybody else would have found. So good job.
Lots of blue tape. Thanks, Chief.
All righty. With that, we'll need to authorize payment of current bills, pre-authorization transmittal, authorized monthly commissioner compensation.
So move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned.